like this cause your whip broke. You can't drive like this cause your wrist broke. You ain't high like this cause you need big lungs. All my niggas on the line with them big drums. You can't ride like this cause your whip broke. You can't drive like this cause your wrist broke. You ain't high like this cause you need big lungs. All my niggas on the line with them big drums. Yeah, I got another one, just bought me a Chevy. Add the subs in the back so the bass will hit heavy. I'm a heavy hitter like I'm Rissa, might just T-Rex it. You don't wanna beef with me cause all my niggas be chefing. Call the DJ, tell him get the weight up. He gon' bring it through, we gon' chop it up like some players. All your plugs might've played you, but they never played us. Stayed on, preserved it all in salt like Himalayan. Whoa, too much, got him stuck, gotta change up. If you a op, then we dodge like the Rangers. This a bop, if it's not, better change it. But you didn't, so just tell me what my name is. Like Lambo, why you ride so sick? Lambo, why you don't goes ride the whip? Lambo got bows and vibes and shit. And if I got it like you say, then who you riding with? You can't ride like this cause your whip broke. You can't drive like this cause your wrist broke. You ain't high like this cause you need big lungs. All my niggas on the line with them big drums. You can't ride like this cause your whip broke. You can't drive like this cause your wrist broke. You ain't high like this cause you need big lungs. All my niggas on the line with them big drums. Nice whip, but it got no gas in it. You need the gas, then I got a whole bag for you. You got the bag, boy, you talking out your ass, ain't you? If you had it, then you wouldn't have to ask for it. Copy, relay, got it, Roger. I got twin whips, Tia and Tamara Mari. That's two bad yellow things. Vroom, vroom. I'm rocking Nike, Burberry, Gucci, and Scooby-Doo. Let them cost a thing. But if it did, I would've bought it. From my family, from my friends. Not from my brothers, they 100, they be like Lambo, why you ride so sick? Lambo, why you don't ghost ride the whip? Lambo got bows and vibes and shit. And if I got it like you say, then who you riding with? You can't ride like this cause your whip broke. You can't drive like this cause your wrist broke. You ain't high like this cause you need big lungs. All my niggas on the line with them big drums. You can't ride like this cause your whip broke. You can't drive like this cause your wrist broke. You ain't high like this cause you need big lungs. All my niggas on the line with them big drums.
Look, face down, baby, back up. This the shit that had you running for your backup. Role playing, girl, I love it when you act up. Make a man say you wanna pick the Mac up. You a witch, girl, I know you put a spell on me. Neighbors see us and I know they wanna tell on me. Paranoid, we might have to hit the hotel. And you know I love to cook, I made you rotel. So just let me dip in your soul. It's hot in that kitty, you know that I'm cold. We only live once, girl, tomorrow we O's. And tell me you nasty, you know that I'm so come a little closer, let me tell you what I do. Cause I'm Tupac and baby girl, you got the juice. Who's gonna love you like I do?
Nobody, nobody.
And who's gonna do it to you like I do?
Nobody, nobody. And who's gonna love you like I do?
Nobody, nobody.
And who's gonna do it to you like I do?
Nobody, nobody.
Face down and his ass up. Make it pound to do it harder till you back up. Got me screaming, do it again like you messed up. But don't stop, don't stop, fuck this bed up. Up the sheets, rolling nasty on me. You know you wanna make it well like it's a dream. Got the you up text, yeah, he know he up next. Can't nobody do it like me. He said what's up next, I said we just sex. Told you what the shit was gonna be. I know it's hard to stay away, it's a lose-lose. Cause you're Tupac and baby boy, I got the juice.
Jay, this shit too crazy, too crazy.
Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate you, man. But right now I'm hungry. I need a Mac sauce on a double cheese. One time for fat niggas that look up to me. Liquor from the rooter to the tutor, now she stuck with me. She pulled out her phone, the other Glock, I'm not 600 breeze. When you suck it, baby girl, gotta throw it fast. My op died in his mama earns, now I joke and laugh. Hit his baby mama for the free, I only smoke the bag. My engineer leaked some of my music, I'ma smoke his ass. What's up, A-Rab? Pew, 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 what the case said. Objection in this courtroom. What the case said. My bitch called me fucking on her sister, I just played dead. I bought these clothes from Walmart, is they really fly? Saw Boosie arguing with Webby and it made me cry. She said I had the best dick, did she tell me lies? My kids kinda ugly, had to ask her, is they really mine? BFB and Dice Soho, this shit big reckless. Michigan op said he gon' slide, bitch I'm in Texas. Call my bitch Fabio Foreign, cause the bitch wetty. Wanna know if I got HIV, go get your bitch tested. Oh my God, what damn? Holy moly, shit, wait, come on. Let's go, okay, let's go now. Right here. Wait, let's go. Okay, let's go. So the teacher fuck you when they expel me. They spell Pac-Man without a K, bitch, don't misspell me. Put on trash bag to lose weight, bitch, I'm Missy Elliott. She sucked dick so sloppy, thought she threw up, but she didn't tell me. Singing with your girl, you turned your back, I told her get with me. Ass flat like a MacBook, but got some big titties. She texted me and she told me she get loose when she drink Remy. I thought about smoking crack rock just to get skinny.
Yeah, hey, skinny nigga, dick 6'2". Walk in the spot, eyes red, and my wrist blue. Icy life, fucking thought bitches in the igloo. Coronavirus hit, I'm robbing niggas for they tissue. Diamonds on me, and they hand right. Just DM your bitch, she ready to risk her life. And I know you probably don't trust her, so don't give me hype. Straightism ain't got nothing to do with being rich or bright. Yeah, free Yeezy though. Been poppin' shit since kids around the bitty mo. Yeah, checkin' my trap in some Yeezy clothes. My bitch bag GG, but the diamonds VVs though. Yeah, baby Glock by my cot, told her be careful. Getting slot in the drop down West Belfast. I just fucked on the thought that I was Hugh Hefner. Yeah, I turned to a hoe cause my boo left me. 2 spots, one in Woodland Hills next to Brock Lesnar. My neighbor Elon Musk, he let me whip the Tesla. Just ran into Kim K, I let her hit the pressure. How you expect to win if you don't put in effort?
And we are live and back. What up, y'all? It's Black Gold Radio, episode
11.
11?
I think so.
11. Shit, man. Episode 11 down, lifetime more to go, hopefully. So we're gonna get into it. You know, as usual, it's one of your two co-hosts, Blizzy, aka Blake.
And it's your boy SOP, and we got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
My dog Vontrell Irving. What's happening?
What's the deal,
What's going
man?
on, sir?
SIAK the brand in the house.
Yes, sir, man. I've been wanting to meet you for quite some time, man. I know I've been following and supporting SIAK for a little while. So it's an honor, bro, my brother.
That's
oh
good.
yeah,
So,
definitely. It's an honor to be here for sure, man.
That's what's up. That's
I've
what's
been
up.
supporting the Poke Bowl.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's gonna be amazing, bro.
that's what's
No
up.
doubt.
Keep going
Appreciate
with
it.
that.
So yeah, so I mean, how's everybody doing, man? How's everybody's weeks, weekends? I mean, it's been a week since we've been here. So how's everybody doing?
Man, jam packed. Lots of
Man,
stuff.
who you telling, man?
Friday I got an event, Hoop and Shop, at Bryant Park, 6 o'clock. You can come through, hoop. Friends and family release on the shorts, red and blue. Then I have another shoot Saturday, and I'm trying to take next week off. Like, I've been going too hard. Time to take a little break.
Man, I definitely feel that shit.
I feel it. That's crazy. Justin going through he getting the. We got a podcast to do. You out here?
Nah, look, I'm trying to post. I'm trying to share the podcast.
I'm trying to do the same thing.
I finally got it to where I could tag Vontrell and shit. I was trying to do it the whole time when the songs was playing, and then it didn't start working until, of course, the last fucking 10 seconds of the last song and shit. So yeah, I'm trying to share it. But yeah, man, my week been crazy as fuck.
Hey, we all learning. We're all learning.
Hell yeah.
I got the whole Laker game on, watching that boy right now while everybody doing anything.
I'm going to be tapping in.
No doubt.
So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Everybody just, I mean, go ahead and shout out your socials. I promise it's not my first time doing this.
Oh yeah. Like I said, as always, don't follow me on Twitter. And follow me on the Poke Bowl Flint on Facebook, and the Poke Bowl Flint on Instagram.
Hey.
And then follow Black Gold Media. I don't know if we ever say that, but I mean,
Hey,
Black
so
Gold Media.
follow-
Follow this motherfucker.
Definitely.
Follow Black Gold Media at what's the Instagram? Black_Gold_ Media on Instagram. Obviously, following us. See, that's the South Side. Live.
I can't share it.
It's not letting you share it. Go down real quick. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Yeah, get that boy to him.
Go ahead.
So Black_Gold_ Media on Instagram, obviously Black Gold Media on Facebook.
Just type whatever.
We got the TikTok, and I think it's just Black Gold Media on TikTok. We're going to be posting a lot of content on there because we trying to stay hip with the kids nowadays and get, some dances on.
No doubt. And you did mention the YouTube, right? We started a YouTube.
And we got a YouTube, so if you don't want to watch us on here for whatever reason you're watching us here, or you don't want to hear the sound of my voice on the podcast, and you want to actually watch us, later on, but you don't want to go to our Facebook page, go to YouTube. Basically, I'm saying, we go.
We're on Spotify too. So yeah. We're just all over the place now.
Everywhere you can hear.
Every
voices,
week we trying to get in another
everywhere.
spot. Vontrell, go ahead and shout yours out, my brother.
Next week,
everywhere. SIAK the brand. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. SIAK THEBRAND. SIAK the brand.
No doubt. So I've been wanting to know this for a little minute too. So we just gonna get right into the question. How did you come up with the name Say It Ain't Crispy, the SIAK brand?
I came up with the name basically being in the business class that I was actually curating my business for. So like, in the business class, most people they have to start like an actual business or a mock business, what I'm saying? Right. So I went and made the real thing. So when it was coming to the names, it was so many names on the list, like Say It Ain't Merchandise, like One Stop Apparel. It was just so much different things, you feel me? But when I got home, and I don't know what family member said it, they were just like, Say It Ain't Crispy.
Ooh, that's how it be happening.
I was
too,
like,
bro.
Say that again. You feel me? And say it ain't crispy.
That's hard.
And that's how the name came about. But also, people that don't know nothing about me, they read it. Like when I show my Instagram, they read it like that. Like, say it ain't crispy.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like cool that they do that. And my name really sets the quality for the brand. Like, they can never be able to say it's not crispy. Like,
oh, okay.
Never.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. So obviously this is my first time meeting you, and obviously I've heard about the brand. I know Justin's mentioned it a bunch of times. I've seen a lot of the publicity that you getting around the city and stuff. So just take me back to the beginning though. You mentioned a little bit of it, just a second ago. But what really made you want to start a brand? What were your inspirations? All of that stuff. And then talk up in the.
Okay, yeah. I got you. Basically, the start of it didn't even have anything to do with clothes or fashion. I knew I wanted to do merchandise, you know what I'm saying? But it started off with just cleaning shoes, cleaning and repairing. And that's 2014. So if you see any of the clothes that say 2014, I'm actually going back to the point where I actually established the first part of the brand, because I don't want to say, establish in 2016.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And I'm only in 18. I didn't want to establish, so I just used the 2014. So that's on most of the old collections and things like that. And when it come to having a brand, I just wanted to do the shoes, but I wanted to do it for myself. I've been watching it since high school, watching all the restorers and everything do their thing, and I'm like, man, it came to a point where my friend was like, man, I got this pair. What y'all want to do? I'm like, man, how much you want for them? Paid $40 for my first restore. Pair that I restored, Black Cement 3s, 2011, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got them, it was just dude, I taped them up before the paint even came. You know what I'm saying? So I was prepared and I was ready for this. So the first pair I did, painted, posted them, Facebook, Instagram, just everybody, how much? Right. And I'm just thinking man, I ain't know it was going to be like this. So I just basically dove in the water, you know what I'm saying? And the first pair that I did was sent to Vegas to a reseller.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool too.
Are they on your Instagram?
Probably not that one, because that's the fashion Instagram. I got 2 Instagrams, but Say It Ain't Crispy is actually that.
So you said you started in 24. You're 26 now. We was just talking about that. We both Sagittarius. So shout out to them Sagittarius.
Sag gang.
You
feel me? I know a bunch of them.
Hell yeah. But so you was just telling me you're 26 now, right?
Yep, 26.
So you started in 2014?
Yep, 2014.
So how old were you at that point? What was you, 20?
Yep. 20.
So you was young out here with the entrepreneur
Yeah,
mindset.
I was definitely really young. I always wanted to work a job, but like the requirements for it was like, all right, you got to be this age, and then when I get that age, then they'll bump it again. Now you got to have a permit, and that made it hard. So like, man, I'm a real like hustler for real. Like I did a lot of things as a kid for money. Like I used to like work with my uncles and do like housework. I used to cut grass, shovel snow. You know what I'm saying? Just anything to get $1. Like my mom really stopped paying for my clothes like 10th grade, 11th somewhere up in there. But I was just wanted to make money, and the fact that I couldn't have a job, that was just like, man, I got to keep depending on my mama. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
But I always found ways, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at turning nothing into something.
And that's one thing I definitely noticed about entrepreneurs. When we're young, we always tend to stand out. I think it's studies that show this too, that people who become entrepreneurs in adulthood are usually really what's the word I'm looking for? Rebellious in their teenage years. Where,
yes,
like I know, like I tell people all the time, like when I was in high school, man, I was late to every class all the time. Now this might not register with other entrepreneurs, but I'm gonna tell you, me, I never followed the rules. You know what I'm saying? I never followed the rules, man. I was like, the bell rang. I did not run to class. I'm like, I'm not going on nobody's schedule. I'll get there when the fuck I get there.
That's the rest of real, man. Like, I was the same way. Like, I was the kid in school. Like, I ain't never got kicked out. I was like, all the teachers loved me. Like, I still got teachers to this day that's still supporting and buying my product from elementary. Like, that means the world to me right there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this, I'll give you the flip side, right? And looking back at it, like, it's always dope to like...
At it.
Nah,
He did not say
but for real, like it's always dope to see like the entrepreneurial endeavors that kind of manifest early, and then sometimes you disregard them until later on in life. I'm chewing on a Starburst. It's real unprofessional right now.
Sometimes it happens.
You fucking up.
But when I was a kid, like I remember various instances. Like when I think I was like in 2nd and 3rd grade. Me and my homies tried to like, y'all remember you would have inside recess because it would be raining outside.
Yeah.
I remember I was in 2nd and 3rd grade. One of my best friends to this day, we decided we was gonna put on a talent show in the middle of this, and we started charging all the little kids nickels and quarters because back in the day you get a couple quarters, you get a chocolate milk at lunch, and so we would charge them like nickels and quarters and be having chocolate milk all week.
Oh, okay,
that stuff.
That's hard.
You know what I mean? So it's just some little things, and I'm like 8 years old at that time.
Yeah,
so it's like
man.
it's some little things you notice that like, dang, I was really cut out to be an entrepreneur, or I was thinking different at an early age.
Exactly.
At an early
and you know
age,
what's
man.
crazy? I had a story like that, but I was in middle school, and my mama had went to Sam's and bought a big ass box of Andy Capp's hot fries, and I was selling them for $1 a piece. She gave me the whole box. I took the box to school, put them all in my locker, and was selling them bitches for $1 a piece. And it was against the rules. You couldn't sell your own separate shit. So they ended up calling the somebody told the principal about it because I had the whole school with them bitches in their hand. But somebody called the principal and he was like, "Take me, bro." But I was on some slick shit, bro. I had already got wind about the principal knowing, so I moved all the product down into my gym locker room. And so when he came to check the regular locker, it wasn't in there, but it wasn't even in my locker in the gym. It was one of my homies' lockers. So he never even found it, but I ended up taking them all out and taking them back to the crib. But it's crazy that most entrepreneurs that I meet have stories like that where you start early and you just, I wasn't making nothing but quarters, at the time. But I was making dollars.
That's everything, though. Like, I got a story like that as well. Like, man, I just always just love to sell something, man. Like, just the feeling of it, just knowing you can get it off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
like, shout out all my candy hustlers that was in high school, and most of my people who sold candy, they had the principals and the students buying from them, so we had protection.
So y'all was on some mob shit.
Yeah, we was definitely moving like the mafia with the candy, you feel me? So, and then I always been around candy houses because my mom always started one. She has one now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Cindy Sweets. You know what I'm saying? We got the freeze cups, you know what I'm saying? All the candy, penny candy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
May not be a penny, you know what I'm saying? You can't find it for a penny no more.
Yeah, and I like
you know
back
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
day.
But we definitely taking care of y'all with the bags, though.
So you say your mama got a business? What's the name of the business?
Cindy Sweets.
Oh, that's hard. Okay,
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out,
check it
moms.
out. Yeah,
Shout
no
out
doubt.
my Dukes, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out moms. But yeah, I kind of want to get back into obviously your brand here for a second.
Most
So
def.
So I mean, I know that you've done collabs. I'm sorry, not collabs, but you've done stuff where you're cleaning shoes and then kind of doing putting your own twist on the shoes as well. But I want to talk a little bit about what you've been doing recently since quarantine started. So I guess where's your focus been at? You know, since
and how has quarantine affected the business as well?
Man, quarantine made us go up,
Ooh.
like up. Like it was a shock because at first when quarantine first hit, I was scared. Like I was really like, I'm scared, you scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But those are natural feelings. You know what I'm saying? And it's like once I realized that I could pivot around it and just knowing what to do and what not to do, then I could keep my business and brands going. Because at first I shut down for like a week. You know what I'm saying? I got the feeling, little something, little, and I'm like, nah, I got to shut it down.
Yeah,
you feel
for
me?
real.
And then once I just realized that I got qualification that I was good, I just protected myself, gloves and masks, you know what I'm saying? Made homemade hand sanitizer. But we really was focused on masks, like.
made homemade. No, I gotta stop you there. So how was you making homemade?
He's on his Breaking Bad shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's some real got it out the mud type
Walter
shit.
White
Because like, I was at the crib like shit, nigga. All the hand sanitizer sold out. I guess niggas just gonna be at the crib being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't thinking like that. Like I'm gonna make it.
With the hand sanitizer thing, it was out there for a minute and then everything disappeared. Like even the natural ingredients to make it yourself started. Like you couldn't find 90% alcohol at none of the dollar stores. Like it was real crazy. But like back to the handmade mask, just buying a sewing machine and just knowing I want to go further in fashion, and I just took it upon myself to really like learn how to sew. And from that point on, like I had a sewing class at Joanne Fabrics, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Paulie, my sewing instructor.
Gang
you know what I'm saying? So once she showed me the basics, she said, bring some stuff, show me what you want to learn. I basically bought some winter hats and I was sewing these tags right here on winter hats. You know what I'm saying? And once she showed me that, like I've been doing the most as far as sewing. Like I put it on jeans, jackets, inside. You know what I'm saying? I just been using the tag uniquely. But over 100 masks sold during Corona.
Fire.
Handmade, custom splattered.
Is this one right here or is this?
Yeah, this is like one of the cause I did for like 5 sets of masks. So it came in waves. It was like waves of masks, and they would sell out quick. Like I didn't even have to post the product to sell out. But this is the one where we put the brand tag on the kind of by the ear on like some more of an industry style. The first one kind of like had it in the middle. Okay. Like this. And then we splattered it. So like we gave people options to pick. So anything that we try to do it in style. Minnesota sent the protest kit off, mask.
So yeah, I was just about to say, tell us about that. How did SIAK get involved with the BLM out there in Minnesota?
It got involved with it because people may not know that I am born in Minnesota. So my birth certificate says Hennepin, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, got you.
So like they don't know that, but that was something that I always wanted to do, and I've been there before, probably like twice.
How far is that from Minneapolis then?
It's not that far.
Not that
far at all.
So it's like
Probably
suburbs kind of.
Yeah, yep. So when I found out that my family was out there. So when you first see it on the social media, you see a lot of rioting, a lot of burning, you know what I'm saying? So when they told me my family and friends was out there doing that, I got to making phone calls like, bro, don't do it. Like they gonna look at y'all just like another, you know what I'm saying, another person. Like, but then I tapped in with them and realized what they really was doing, you know what I'm saying? Louis Blaze, and Levi in Minnesota, they got a movement in for, you know what I'm saying, and they real activists, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the shirts came from. Me fighting that problem and adversity with fashion, you know what I'm saying? It was more of, I didn't want to make a lot of money off this. Like the money was not intended.
Right.
I just wanted to send them something. So I sent them 2 different shirts, you know what I'm saying? 2 shirts posters, masks, tape, and all that, so when they can actually sit and make change wherever they at in style.
Oh, that's hard.
And when I did that, I posted the idea on Facebook. I posted the shirts, and when I posted it, it just was like, man, this is amazing. Like, hurry up and drop this. And they didn't realize that when I posted it, it was already on its way to me. So, like, I moved things so fast. It was like when I got the idea to do this, I had shirts, posters, masks, and all that in like 2 to 3 weeks. I had the printer man from the D next day and stuff. I had a whole box of stuff shipped to Minnesota to my people so they could protest and style.
Got you. That's hard.
And that's the thing that I think that like anybody that's an entrepreneur, especially like in today's age where social media is so rampant and we get these things, you know, where something is big today and not big tomorrow. I think it's, you know, any entrepreneur, especially that's mobile enough to take advantage of a situation, you have to be on the forefront of every trend, of every new, you know, big thing that hits people, because I mean that really is your opportunity to come up.
Definitely,
And
especially when it goes viral. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, you know, with quarantine affecting SIAK the way it did, instead of you just letting it sink and trying to and falling under, you was like, okay, how can I take this and go a different route? And you started doing masks. You know what I'm saying? So, real entrepreneurs, like, you know, that's my advice to a lot of entrepreneurs who just starting. Like, when a lot of people come in with an idea, and sometimes that idea might start to go into something else. Like I'll use this example where I'm like, somebody might specialize in cheesecake, and one day they decide to make bean pies, and the bean pies sell better than the cheesecake. But
that's your pivotal point.
Yeah,
you better know your pivotal point.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, and you can miss it. And when you miss it, it's hard to bounce back, because that was your opening, that was your door, and you missed it. So you never know when another one coming. Now another thing is you can create your own trends and stuff like that, but you have to work. It's hard because, you know, nothing under the sun everything under the sun been done. You just remixing really. You know what I'm saying? All the samples that I be listening to the radio, man. I think I'm finna hear the jam. Everything is sampled. It's like the level of originality in a lot of things today is like horrible, man.
Movies and everything.
Like, man.
And I think it's just going off of that. Like, I think it's just important that, you know, as a business owner, you know, you need to know what your core competencies are, right? So like when I say that, I mean like you make t-shirt, or you make t-shirt. First you started making shoes, then you gravitated into t-shirts. What you really realized is that your core competency isn't shoes or t-shirt. It's the creativeness that you got and how you can apply that to different areas. Because a lot of times, like you said, you get stuck in that one area with bean pies. You don't realize that you're really a baker. And that's your core competency. That makes sense. You know what I mean? So like,
ooh, I like how you put that.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you need to understand that. Look, what do you do well, and what is it that you really do, and then how can I apply that to different areas? Because at the end of the day, you're a creative person, and this all stems from here. So as long as you got this, then you can sit up here and create this, that. The shoes don't sell, I got t-shirts. Now I can move into something else. But it's really just how can I be creative in a different way? Yeah. And that's your core competency. So like, I think it's important for every entrepreneur to know that, because it allows you to hit them pivot points a lot faster.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think I talked about this on a previous episode, but the way we pivoted with the Poke Bowl is that, you know, we had 2 events. I think it was quarantine happened in March, I think. So it was like we had 3 events actually that we did, 2 in February and then 1 in March. And then after that last event, we just got shut down because we got food, you know what I'm saying? So it was like we were shut down. And we were shut down for a minute. You know, me and Jerron was brainstorming on like, you know, man, like how can we come out? Should we do a pop-up? And we like, people scared to come out right now. So then that's when we was like, well, what if because we knew the grocery stores was open. Like everything else, like sit-down restaurants was closed. A lot of shit was closed. They was only doing takeout. So we was like, you know what? And we was also thinking about the governor putting us back into phase 1 at a point. And we was like, when you're in phase 1, the grocery store is still open. So we was like, man, let's go into grocery stores and see if we can sell wholesale. Like, actually put some bowls in these grocery stores. So if we do go back to phase 1, we ain't taking a hit. You know what I'm saying? Because they still got to go to the grocery stores, and the bowls are there. You know, so it's really about that pivot point, and it's about imagination, man. Just sitting, brainstorm, and use your imagination, because $1 million is always out there. That money is there.
Always there.
You just got to figure out how to get it. That's it.
And like we were just talking about, like creativity.
Yeah.
I exercise my creativity to an extent, like a crazy extent, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So every idea just be bow, bow, bow. That's because I'm exercising it like that. Like, I don't try to do basic stuff. Like, I try to push it every time. So when people see stuff, like, these be the ideas that really be in my head. Like, sometimes the drawing step even gets skipped. You know what I'm saying? It just be a product that be just in my mind cooking for a while I'm working on other stuff. My mind like a machine. It just work on stuff by itself while I'm doing other things. When it's finished, I could pop a product out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. So big question I got for you is, like, what's next for your brand? So, like, what's the next thing that you got coming up, or what are you working on, in terms of, I know you got some stuff that's like pop-ups and stuff, we're gonna get into that later, but like designs to, like, where's the next place you taking it, as far as like, what's something that
Clothing
you want
line?
to get in? Clothing line,
Okay.
like what's the next
Okay,
phase?
I'm gonna go from the beginning to the to where we at now. So as far as shoes, I got this thing where I say, like, your brand flatlines, or you will let the brand identity die. You know what I'm saying? And I done let the brand identity die of shoes like 2 times. If I let it die again, that's the 3rd time. So it's more like of me posting things and sharing it and putting that out. I do so much stuff. That's where the team is gonna come in hand. But as far as shoes, I'm looking to build a team. Like, I learned, like, probably like in the past 2 weeks, to really just tell people, like, yo, I need help. And I ain't afraid to say it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, that word never come out. Like,
Just a Sagittarius.
you know what I'm saying? And that
I'm
shit
telling
cut
you.
deep, bro.
Every
And
time.
it's hard because
Yeah.
I know what I could do with my own hands and my own products. So when you put them in hands of other people, it's like you got to be right there to baby step them. And when I'm dealing with manufacturers and stuff like that, I'm not even there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you can video call me, but I'm like not even there, so I can't even control it how I want to control it. But as far as shoes, I'm trying to build a team around it so I can get it off more efficient. Like, with Corona, everything, I've been backed up with like orders and paints and things like that. So once that kind of died down and we start getting our paints and stuff a little more faster, I curate the team. And then people haven't even seen my real genius level on shoes yet. Like, I'm not even in this realm enough to even show y'all what I really could do. And I'm really ready to show people what I really could do. So, like, they seeing my extent and all this, my crazy full creative on fashion. But I could do the same thing, like how you said, just applying creativity everywhere. But I'm rarely there. So that's where the team gonna come in line. But fashion, I'm going more into everything quality. Like, I low-key want to leave vinyl alone, go strictly embroidery, just so I could get the most of it out on the quality end.
And so when you talk vinyl and embroidery, so I mean, you're talking to a bunch of people that in this room, at least, I don't know who's watching this, but in this room that are not, as I mean, we got an idea about fashion, but we're not technical like that. So what's
God
vinyl?
damn.
Obviously,
Sorry. It's a beetle in here, bro.
It is,
That bitch just
man.
went
I ain't
right
even
into
gonna
my.
lie.
Put my headphones on, man.
Right.
This bitch went right in my ear.
I don't need
You
that
trying to get on the
in my hair.
microphone, man?
right? Hey, I got something to say.
I know he got something.
So
to
okay, so what's vinyl? So talk to me about that. What's
Okay,
vinyl?
so a vinyl design would be simply like what you would normally see on people t-shirts, you know what I'm saying, glitter, simple stuff like this. Like, this is vinyl.
Yeah.
So, and I did this myself. So I have a Cricut cutter.
What we're gonna do is switch the can. Keep talking. We're gonna switch the
Okay,
camera.
yeah. So that's vinyl, and I got the Cricut color, the heat press, and I do that myself. This would be more of like sublimation, but the way this comes, it's in sheets.
Okay.
But when I press it, it's in the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So that's a quality standpoint. Now, what's on my chest right here?
Oh shit, I'm hating shit.
You
This
know
is
what I'm
new
saying?
technology we got.
You feel me? Now this is embroidery.
But your other favorite podcast ain't got that. There go the Beetle again.
There it go again. You feel me? But now this is embroidery. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh, okay.
a full-on design embroidery. We got tags at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Made in the lab. And I kind of want to speak on made in the lab.
And so this
Gotcha.
is you said this is
Got
an
him. Did I
embroidery.
get him? Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Got
Get
him.
that motherfucker, man.
Got him. I
He's
had
back.
to.
I hate killing bugs too.
So this would be an example of embroidery your shirt right
Yeah,
now.
this would be embroidery right here. So this shirt, we releasing in about another week. This would be the spray bottle tee. I'm not capsulizing it, y'all. This is a 3-year design. So like, people been seeing the bare minimum of just SIAK and Helvetica. You know what I'm saying, on t-shirts, just regular little stuff. I got real life designs, like real graphic tees that I just been waiting on quality
Yeah.
manufacturer and people to work with to put it out, because it's such hits that all I need is marketing, and
Gotcha.
it's gonna go. Like,
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
You know
A
what
lot
I'm
of it,
saying?
man. I be thinking. I mean, Blake is more into the marketing side, and see, like, this goes back to the importance of a team. Is like, I'm not heavy into to trends. I'm not heavy into social media.
Boy, you know. Look, before the podcast started, we was trying to get this man to understand TikTok, and he's like, "Bro, I don't even know how to make the video."
I don't even look. That ain't even my
I'm not even
expertise.
gonna lie, I don't know how to
man.
make a TikTok either. I mean, if I sit there probably for like a couple hours, I figure it out. But like, if I would download it right now, and you said make one, that's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah, man. And that's why it's important to have a team, because I don't have to worry about shit like that, because Blake worry about shit like that. And then it's like certain aspects of the business where, you know, if we have to make invoices or certain things me and Jerron do when we doing the Pokeball, where I throw it to him. He know my expertise is in the food. So when it's time to make the food and it's time to buy stuff and put together recipes and make new shit, he throwing it to me. But when it's time to do, all right, niggas, I need you to send this paperwork over here, and that's his business. You know what I'm saying? I hand that to him, and you know, it's all about everybody playing their role. So definitely, man, if you need, you probably like you just now probably getting to that point. Like I feel like every entrepreneur gets to that point, and it's a good point to get to where you feel like you need help, because that means you're experiencing growth. And a lot of times we experience it really fast. Sometimes it come at us so quick.
Come at
that-
us charging.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
damn, I
To
really
where the
need help
point-
now.
It come at you charging to the point where you like, oh, I don't know what to do next. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like, really, what you really have to do, don't think about what to do next. Like, really take control of your brand. Like, notice your brand power. Like, notice that what you do, it's some people want, it's some people like, and you gotta take control of it. When certain people drop things and the people be like, oh, I want this in this color, like, you can't give them necessarily everything they want. They may
Nope.
want to see this spray bottle red,
Yeah.
but they're not gonna see it until I want to see it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's a good suggestion. You know what I'm saying? But giving the people everything they want, like, you gotta kind of make them fiend for it just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And piggyback on team, you gotta know your weaknesses and your strengths.
Yeah.
And that's that sketchbook. I know I'm not good. Or people always say, like, bro, you can draw. Okay, I can. But the time that it takes me to draw, I just think about a product and make 3 of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I could cut that out. So that's when I have, like, my manufacturer, the graphic designer in Australia. I had graphic designers that I work here, the photographers, the models. Like, it's really a family, bro. Like, it's crazy because, like, the last shoot I just did, like, I can't say exactly what happened, but something hit the fan, and I had to, like, really shoot my own shoot with another photographer. Like, he came out with a model. I didn't even know he was gonna come. I'm like, bro, I'm glad you here because I need you. We handled it so good, they didn't even know a photographer was supposed to come out. Like, they're like,
yeah.
another photographer? What? They didn't come? I'm like, yeah, but we handled the show.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be,
I'm
bro.
really for the people. I stress that a lot. Like, I really, like, for the win of the people, like, my team. Shout out all of them. Shout out Crispy Chavez. It's his birthday today. We definitely gonna get him on here. Like, he a mastermind that nobody knows about, but y'all gotta get him.
Oh
in here.
yeah. Let's do that.
Gotta
Let's do
get
that.
him in here. I'm like,
So yeah, talk about that then. So I mean, You
You want to get into we're getting more records.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some records and say, let me finish my thought.
Okay, go ahead, Bliss.
Go ahead. Look, trust me. Like look,
Jay writing 32 minutes up there,
Jay and me been
60
looking
minutes.
at
I haven't even been paying attention to nothing even writing.
We have a good conversation.
At this point, me and Jay, Kobe and Shaq, we be looking at eye contact, and he cutting to the rim. We already know. We already know what time it is.
Saying?
But I'm saying, so talk a little bit about your team real quick, and then we'll go to the break.
Okay, so my team consists of
and the roles they play.
Okay, so my team consists of, first of all, when it comes to the home team, not the outsourced people, the home team. I have people like YSR Grams. So he's the music. Crispy Chavez, like before he even came out with his own entity of music video and videography, like he would help me do a lot of things as far as teaching me how to run numbers, teaching me marketing strategies, how to keep up with stuff. Graphic designers.
You talking about run numbers like run? Oh no, you talking? Okay, my bad.
Like run the numbers, like keeping up with inventory.
Yeah.
Say like each shirt this much. You know what I'm saying? Running it up. Actually, how to get the actual value out of it. He taught me stuff like that. My graphic designer, I have a few of them. Magic Applin. He's also an in-house manufacturer. So like I'm also in with him on making other people brands. So like we such good branders that we can make other people's stuff and they won't even know we touched it, but it'll look good.
Oh, that's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? We just got a good designer's touch. Other graphic designer is in Australia. I met him on Instagram, just random. He was like, yo, just your stuff fire, check me out. Went and seen his aesthetic and was like, oh yeah, we finna trip. We finna trip. And he saw what I was doing. It started off with the quarantine. He made me cartoons with masks, but then turned me up when I did the Minnesota with the fire and the burning buildings. Like most people don't even know all those. I drew most of those myself. They were shitty sketches, but the product that I
that's
gave.
what's on his hat right here too. Right?
Yep, all those. It's like really creativity. Hats, shirts is like okay, I got shirts. People like accessories. I got the prints. I'ma hand cut them and hand place them. You know what I'm saying? So the shirts actually match the hats. The bags match the hats because the shirts and hats and bags are from the same print, just cut up. I might have used this one twice and flipped it and put it over here. You know what I'm saying? But it's just being creative, man.
Yeah, man.
I feel it. So on that note, we're going to come back. We got a little bit more, with you in a second, but we're going to get into this break real quick and play some of these records with these hometown artists.
No doubt.
And then we'll be back, and, he's going to stick around all episodes, so we got a little bit more to talk about. So
let's get it.
And that's what I'm trying to create with this. Just like everyone just chilling, having fun. It's a culture.
Hey, yo,
She love me, nah. She love me cause I'm on top. Or is it cause I got a pure soul? Is it cause I got a pure soul? Is it cause I got a pure soul? Hurry up, Geronimo. I keep a 10 toes. My bend, but one fold. I drip and pure soul. 2-door, new Lambo. Fast, can't handle. I go commando. I'm lit, no candle. I like you, but still don't know. She's like, boy, your heart can be so cold. Please just let me peer your soul.
A lot of people don't want to try what they're really good at just because of the hate. Just they're afraid of the hate. It's okay to be different. I feel like, especially now in a time like this, people are like being more creative and everything.
She said that I'm dripping, Casey looks like a boss. Cause I'm rocking pesos by even him a while. On another planet, told her reach for the stars. Maybe one day her soul could be as pure as ours. Slept on me before, but you all in my face now. I seen the bigger picture, had to go carve you out. She said I'm the one, and that's without a doubt. Started picking drip up, started letting hoes down, and that's exceptional. Swag incredible. On my king status, like this a pedestal. When it's separate, I had to let you know. The brain had to go, I had to let you go, yeah. They see diamonds, VVS is all in my earlobes. I can't wipe a hoe, no, I cannot be no hero. But every time I step, I know that I'm rocking pure souls, yeah.
Just because that's what we like, is getting people together, everyone having fun. That's what we want to do. And, like, just link up with different groups and stuff, and just include everyone.
Hey, yo, Dream. Run that shit back.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay, I heard I ain't real, please don't say that. Cause you know my niggas don't play that. If you don't fuck with me, then say that. Then say that. Niggas say that shit. Okay, bitch, I'm no one and I claim that. Sorry, you just gotta face that. If you don't fuck with me, then say that. Then say that. Niggas say that shit. Yeah, okay, say that shit. Yeah, I heard your album drop, but you know we don't play that shit. When I take a shot at y'all, I'll step back like I made that shit. Man, this shit so dope, I think the police might come raid this bitch and running with the mason shit. And start spraying shit. Got too many flows, and I know they love my cadences. Got too many hoes, I can't fit them on my waiting list. I'm feeling like the baby, but you know I hate the babysit. This shit sound like my greatest hits. When I made this shit, walk inside the building, bitches screaming like it's Jada Kiss. Wanna foot like Jada Fire, but she look like Jada Pinkett. If she wanna pull up on me, then you gotta pay the visit. You know I ain't playing with her. Okay, I heard I ain't real, please don't say that. Cause you know my niggas don't play that. If you don't fuck with me, then say that. Then say that. Niggas say that shit. Okay, bitch, I'm no one and I claim that. Sorry, you just gotta face that. If you don't fuck with me, then say that. Then say that. Then say that. Niggas say that shit. I need a real bitch like Obama. Run up commas for the drama. All these niggas really snakes. I had to turn into the mamba. Bitches DIU the mob. I'm smoking kush from my lasagna in a motherfucking suit. And my shoes made from anaguana. Bitch, I'm not undata. It's just my persona. My Toyota mogul, nigga, look what I accomplished. They tryna ride my wave, I gotta watch out for piranhas. I'm just fishing with my niggas, reeling in a couple dollars. You don't want no problem. My bro got that tutu and it fit inside his boxes. Ain't got time to keep it brief, cause talk is cheap, you need a sponsor. Told myself I never fold, you know I gotta keep my promise. So fuck what you think about it. Okay, I heard I ain't real, please don't say that. Cause you know my niggas don't play that. If you don't fuck with me, then say that. Then say that. Niggas say that shit. Okay, bitch, I'm no one and I claim that. Sorry, you just gotta face that. If you don't fuck with me, then say that. Then say that. Niggas say that shit. She look like Jada Pinkett. If you wanna, you gotta pay the visit. Playin' with her.
She claiming she ain't heard that I'm that nigga, it's easy to see. If the bitch a headache, I'm probably a lead. 3.5, $50 stuffed in the leaf. Really, if she want the pipe, I'm fixing the lead. I just had to pick it up, she been on the floor. Marijuana scent in my clothes, I never a foe. I know a couple niggas that never had told. This game, you stayed down to come up the cold. Had to realize, no nobody got me but me. Even if I'm fatigued, ain't no quitting in me. Every verse is a fee, I ain't rapping for free. So I'm double the speed when it comes to the cheese. Make moves, stack, get money, don't worry about it. Niggas, get money, I came through. Feeling like money, my phone ring. To get money, yeah.
Make money, yeah. Give me the loot.
Take money,
Make money, yeah.
Woke up, that's another day. phone ring, that's another play. Get money, shot my little brother Jay. One of the few you can't expose, I'm 100 proof. I can never hate on the soul, I get money too. Stop all that hating, don't stop shit. I'm calling pape, getting top from a thought bitch. Made her fuck the team and you made the bitch your wife. I just hit it once, then I gave the bitch the twice. I'm photo shoot fresh, looking like a few dollars. And I still stash paper in the shoebox in my closet. Get too many L's, time to motherfucking win. And then turn them W's into motherfucking N's, motherfucker. Let's get
Make moves, stack, get money, don't worry about niggas. Get money, I can't do. Feeling like money, my phone ring. They get money, ayy.
Make money, yeah. Give me the loot.
Take money,
Make money, yeah. Give me the loot.
take money.
Hey, give me the
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, we back? Oh.
Whoopsie. Yeah, he sound just like that, bro.
Give me the ooh. That, so, what record was that, bro? Cause
That's the money joint.
That's the money. Okana. Okane Evil.
This nigga spitting fucking Wakandan.
A Wakanda Iru. But yeah, that was the homie Jeff Sky, Billy Beretta, and I cannot remember the life of me for the last person. But they got the hardest part where they be like,
Big
give me
Drees?
give me the ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about
On a
twice?
record.
That's twice.
Twice, yeah. But then I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean the records will be in the description, so we're gonna get back to it. But
Long way.
the long way.
Horizontal.
Horizontal, like that. Okay, we good.
So this is what happens when you don't have a second cameraman in here. We got to.
Jerron, bring your ass in here next time, man.
So
we gonna get one in here, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we got a couple more questions. You know, the thing I really want to talk about is actually a couple of things when it comes to the your inspiration. So we're gonna break it up into two segments. So first is just your when you open up like Vogue magazine or you open up a streetwear magazine or whatever, like who are your main influences when it comes to designing that you look up to?
I really look up to a lot of people. Most of them, it's a few in the industry, like Virgil, just the way he just came in the game, just niches, you know what I'm saying? Unique rarity. Yeah. I remember when he came out and they were just saying, what the fuck is this? Like, how you supposed to wear this? And next thing you know, boom. Yeah. Like, it just hit. And as far as that's Virgil. I like Jerry Lorenzo, Fear God.
Fear God's dope.
Chinatown Market. You know what I'm saying? They kind of weird with the branding. Most people would say like stuff like Supreme and Bape and all that. I'm really not like into that. I really wanted to create my own hype. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's expensive as fuck. So it's like I necessarily can't even really afford it how I want to. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really support it. So I just make what I believe is dope. Yeah. And people fuck with it that way.
And I remember when Off-White first dropped. I remember looking at that and I was like, bro, there's no way in hell that black people gonna fuck with this shit.
And man,
and it took off. And I mean, obviously that's just due to the culture. You know, Virtual having a pulse on the culture and what people want.
He had his hands in so much stuff people don't realize. Like, and he was designing covers for Kanye. And like y'all remember that brand that was like in
Pyrex Vision.
Yeah, Pyrex. It's another one, and it's like that's the pivotal moments. You gotta know when to pivot. You know what I'm saying? So he had all these brands, but at one point in time he had to be like, man, he put something out and that's it. Yeah. And that's also the sample stage. Like I do a lot of samples. I'm gonna say something real crazy on here. Everything that I probably dropped from the beginning up until, if it was collectionized, you know what I'm saying? Like far as fall collection, breast cancer. Okay, those official drops. But like when people see random products like this right here is a sample.
Gotcha.
everything has been a sample up until me finding vendors and manufacturers.
Ah, okay.
I'm finna get
okay.
ready and give y'all everything I ever dropped again, like soon. Like I'm gonna go back, look at all the stuff that I got from random bags I did, the hats, and then I have a manufacturer. I could just send them that picture and we could push the production.
Oh, so you're saying like you could take this pair of Timbs and then get it to somebody and they'll be able to mass produce some joints. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they can do that, but see, we will be doing all that work. You know what I'm saying? We would be the ones getting the Timbs, doing the work, gluing and stitching the tag on. We'll be doing that work. So say I wanted these gloves pushed.
Yeah.
I could show my manufacturer like, yo, I want these gloves, and I could tell him, and he can push them and go into full production. So
okay.
that's why I said I was waiting on this for the quality. I have so many graphic tees and capsules and stuff that people only seen once and just it'll never leave their head. Like one tee that'll never leave their head is the AKS Kickin' Man tee. It's like I did a 3-bit dread emoji from the video game the Kung Fu for Nintendo.
I don't think I ever played it.
Can we? Is that picture on your Instagram?
Can you bring it up?
I don't believe it's on the it possibly could be on the Instagram though. So just scroll for a little minute. It's gonna be down a little minute because these are my most recents. But
So who doing all your photography? You doing most of the photography?
like as far as my Instagram, oh, this is like camera phone work for the most part. Some of them, I shout out my photographers. You know, I work with Eric Cavenna, Trevor Norman, Jalen.
That's cool.
These are dope. I mean, this is real dope shots, to be honest.
Yeah, that shit look dope.
Man.
I really fuck
people
with
be
them.
thinking I be Pinteresting my ideas, but they really come out my mind like this. Like
I really fuck with the Minnesota tee. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really like that, and that Black Lives Matter one is dope too.
And all in the Black Lives Matter collage tee, like that is all the pictures that's collaged as one is all from Minnesota photographers.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so did you go there to shoot it, or was it just like you had people come out this way, or you just know people?
Some of those pictures where you see like go up a little bit, where you see right there where the guy in the middle with the fist up with the like African like headband on.
Yeah.
Those are shot in Minnesota. Like you see the building he's in front of right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
All that's in Minnesota. So Trevor Norman, which is a photographer here, he had work out of town, found out what I was doing, and he was like, yo, I see what you doing. Like, you about to send it, I'll do it. I'm like, man, don't tell me that. He like, bro, I'll do it for you. So basically, he did the shoot. It was supposed to be way more intricate, but you know, stuff happens, like delayed on the package, stuff like that. But we got at least one person in Minnesota wearing it, you know what I'm saying? And the bond that actually created between him, Louis Blaze, M4, Levi, like he actually down there, he just came back, he was down there just kicking it with my family. I'm not even there,
right?
Like that's the type of stuff that brand power and you know what I'm saying that do for people. I'm really like for the people.
It would be kind of dope to get a shirt from each major city where something has happened in terms of racial, you know what I mean, like progress or even, you know, problems, almost not to commemorate it in a sense, but like, you know what I'm saying.
This is like time capsule memorabilia.
Right, exactly.
Like I dropped this like this was in a historic moment. Right. So like they gonna be like, okay, he dropped that, but like it's gonna come back up with the anniversary, and then it's like I'm gonna either have the opportunity pivot off of it,
right,
or just let it just be a one-time historical thing. You feel me? And it's just like you gotta just learn how to stamp yourself with other people, brands, and history without mooching.
Yeah.
Like you gotta know how to attach yourself to other people's success. Like that's all we doing right now. We all in the room attaching each other to one another's success. Y'all pubbing me, I'm pubbing y'all.
Right, no doubt.
And that's just how it's supposed to be, you know.
I got you. And so just to kind of switch gears, I know I mentioned you know, who are your bigger influences, like you brought up Virgil and you know some of the other brands that you look up to and aspire to be one day. So like, what are some of the brands that you see around the city that kind of give you motivation, or you know, maybe you inspire them, they inspire you, and you know.
And have you thought about collabing with any local clothing lines as well?
I do definitely want to collab with some people here. I just wanted to make sure that I was able to stand and handle my quality standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you deal with other people, you know what I'm saying, they got their stuff going on. You don't even know yet.
Yeah.
So, like, they could be at the crib doing this themselves, or they can have a whole manufacturer, but you don't know. I just wanted to step to the plate when I collabed that, like, we have these resources. And
Gotcha.
we can go full production, and we can go quality. And we can really make something happen with it. And collabs, my first collab was with Calm. And that's my real only collab. And that's when she hit me up to do the Forces. And I done worked with her so many times that, like, I necessarily don't even put it out. Like, she's one of my favorite clients to work with. You know what I'm saying? And
now who's Calm? I know the brand. I still have not.
Tyler.
Okay, yeah, I've not met her yet. I don't know how. We done been in the same room so many times and never actually had a conversation.
Yeah, it's to the point where when she first was like branding, nobody really like knew who she was. They just knew the brand. Yeah. And sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can have a brand and not have to be the face of it. You can put other people in front of it. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm a for the people person. So I want people to know. I don't want to make it and you can't contact me. Like, that's not my goal. Like, I want to be able to be somewhat reachable to my people, my fan base, my family, my friends. I
think what's dope about hers is just the amount of support that hers has gotten too. And when you look at, like, I mean, it's people like, Victor Cruz that played for the NFL. He's got, he invested in that business. It's to the point where he's got Karuchi rocking her clothes, which I thought was dope.
Yeah, that was fire.
And Draymond Green is invested in it. And I don't know if y'all follow CNN. I used to watch CNN all the time as a kid. And it was a news anchor. Her name was Soledad O'Brien. And she's done a lot.
He watched CNN as a kid.
News don't tell you nothing. It tell you
I was
like
trying to register what he said.
It's because she fine.
That's why you was watching.
I feel it.
See, I watched Howard Stern as a kid because you know.
Bro, that's the type of stuff that I grew up watching, like Family Guy, bro. That's why I got the type of humor.
I watched a lot.
I watched all that
too,
stuff.
But I watched CNN for her. I ain't gonna lie. I was like 12 and.
Yeah. She was rocking Calm though. That's what you saying?
She's an investor. In
she's
brand.
An investor.
If you Google her, like she's huge. Like she's one of the biggest journalists to come to TV.
Okay, I've probably seen her before.
And then to piggyback back on like the local brands, like I'm gonna say this. I really do not go to the mall and buy clothes. I really shop self-made. I find people like me on Instagram, and I see if they like active, and if I could reach them. I really support and buy their clothes just as well as I want other people to do for me. Now, locally, I really mess with, you know what I'm saying, Calm, that's my homegirl. You got It Ain't Safe. Black Elephant, you feel me? I definitely got to support her because she definitely supported me.
Shout out, really.
Like everybody in the room wearing a black.
Right, I got
Taking All Bets. That's Luke Benson, Alex Shaw, It Ain't Safe, Calm. It's a few other brands.
It's a brand that I've been seeing popping up. Auto World.
Auto World.
Like
I have yet to support that one, but like I've noticed, I've seen it. Like the amount of people I've seen wearing it and supporting it just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know. So I went to school with Jovan. Jovan, I think was.
He went to GB.
Yeah, he went to GB. He was either a grade ahead of me or 2 grades ahead of me. I can't remember. And we actually worked. Bro, what's crazy is he worked at Genesis as well at the same time as me. He worked at Genesis. Jeff France, the noodle, my dog that we had on here. Jeff France, yeah, he worked at Genesis with me.
Oh, man.
And
that's
Brent,
my guy, too, man. I met him. He real humble dude, man.
Yeah. We had him on an episode up here. Yeah, we worked at Genesis together. And then Brent Diggs, who has You Pick Grocery, who actually we partnering with, and me, him, and Jeff doing a whole partnership right now. But he worked at Genesis. All of it, like Jovan worked there for a minute, because me and Jovan got hired at the same time, because he was in what you call that when they first hired? Orientation. Yeah, it was in orientation together. But yeah, I remember I seen the sign, and I met this chick who was telling me about. She called him Juve. Joe. She kept saying Juve. I'm like, okay. She was telling me about, Auto World. I be helping him. He got a nonprofit. And then I finally seen him on. I'm like, Joe, like really, like that's crazy to me. And I really fuck with the brand.
Actually pulled up on me not too long ago. They needed some shoes there.
Okay.
Usually it goes like this. People hit me up. Icon so small on Facebook, I really can't see who it is. Like I might go look at a couple pictures, you know what I'm saying? But then they pull up. And I just see him hop out branded. I'm like, oh, so y'all, this Auto World. You feel me? They got to talking to me and stuff like that. They knew who I was. And they've been looking for me for like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm really like low key, but like I'm not hard to find. But like I'm really just not out here dangling.
See, bro, that's the Sagittarius shit. I'm the same way.
I'm really not
but you know what? It make your impact that much harder when you do come out. Because when motherfuckers don't see you, that's in the 48 Laws of Power too. When motherfuckers don't see you and you make yourself exclusive, it hit that much harder when they find you.
It hit that much harder.
That's why I don't be saying nothing. I just be in the background when I pop out, blat out.
Wow, they're like, oh wow.
But another one, now this is a brand that I really fuck with too, is Good Boy, with Oakland.
Oh yeah.
We met Oakland, I think me and Jerron met with him and had a meeting with him. He a real humble dude. At the farmer's market like last summer, and he's supposed to be doing our Pokeball uniforms when we get the shop open and shit. So it's a lot of good clothing lines out here.
It's one more that I mean I've seen it all around. You go down Saginaw, like you going from Grand Blanc, take Saginaw into Flint, and I used to see this billboard all the time, and it was just a big letter F.
I thought it was a J.
Yeah,
it's
I thought
it was
810.
Yeah. What's the name of it? Write it down.
What is it? My 810.
My 810. Okay, there you go.
So
like the F hats, like
the F hats.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out a few more people. Kawan Blank's Cold Shoulder. Shout out Gemini Green Motive. That's like my grasshopper, young grasshopper.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like I met Gemini Green. He also is a sneaker reseller. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Great Lakes. I forgot it's Great Lakes something. I'm gonna have to get that information to y'all. But he actually, his parent or his guardian, seen me on the newspaper, and she put that newspaper on his desk. And said that I think that you should go talk to him because the way he's speaking and talking, it sounds like you would definitely be interested in meeting him.
Okay.
So then, before that even happened, I just ran into him randomly, and we just automatically clicked. But then he told me like, "Dang, this was on my desk," and they told me to actually link. And I'm like, "Bro,
that's how the universe be working."
The universe is everything, man. Universe definitely grants what you ask for. You just have to be you just have to say it. Like you can't think it in your mind. Like just say it. Like God just waiting, like just say it. I'm gonna give it to you.
Right. Like,
yeah, man. You just have to say it.
Asking you shall receive.
That go along with me just saying I need help. I say it again. I need help. I need help. I need help. I need help. You know what I'm saying? I need help. I'm not afraid to say it no more. That was one of the things that I tell people, like, it'll be nice for some help. And they're like, well, what you want me to do? But before you actually get the help, I feel like it's good if you know and play all the roles in your business first.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel me? So, like, when you play all the roles, you would know exactly what you're looking for. So I've been the stylist, the designer, the graphic designer, the videographer, the editor, the promoter. Like, I've been all that. So when it's time to fill these roles, it's going to be a little easy for me because I know what quality and what type of work I'm looking for.
Yeah, no doubt. I know. Well, like when me and Jerron first started the Pokeball, and then with Blake, we brought. See, like this is how the universe works again. Me and Blake went to school together. We went to Grand Blanc. I didn't really talk to Blake too much in high school because he was younger than me. He was in my brother's grade shit.
Right. I used to fuck with Jerron heavy in high school though.
Yeah. So when we so one time, look, bro, I'm in Lansing. We both lived in Lansing. He went to MSU. I'm going to LCC at the time. And I'm just on a random bus in the middle of East Lansing, and then this nigga's on the bus, and he just like, "What's up, Justin?" And I'm like, "Blake, what the hell you doing?" I didn't even know he went to MSU at the time or anything.
And I was like, "Niggas, like, what is you doing in the back of the one bus?" From Grand River, and I'm like, "Bro, what is going on?"
And then this nigga instantly asked me about my music at the time, and this is like, and I'm talking like I felt I was trash at the time, you know what I'm saying? That's why my name is Science of Progress, because I've been progressing like a motherfucker. Yeah, but I thought I was trash, but just the fact that he asked about my music was like, so is my shit alright? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
It make you think when people like when you're not
Exactly.
not doing it. Like people always ask me when they hit me up to do shoes, are you still doing shoes?
Mm-hmm.
That's because the brand identity has died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like now I'm revamping everything. New prices, 3 different cleanup types, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to like give it more structure. I'm trying to actually do it if it was my job, like do it Monday through Thursday basis, Friday to train my students, Saturday, Sunday off. Like really give it structure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, how do you feel like when like you said, the brand died for a minute, when it flatlined? How do you think that happens?
That happened with being inactive, not posting, not promoting, not showcasing what you're doing. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, they don't think I'm dope," but like you're not showing it. Like you gotta, and that was a thing that I trouble with too, just hiding everything. Like, ooh, I'm just in the basement, me and my friends. Ooh, that's fire, but never put it out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of great ideas pass like that. Like just come up, all right, it'd be random friends talking, ideas come up, it'll bypass. Put another 3 hours into that idea, you will have a great idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With everybody minds coming together type shit, it'll be a great idea.
And people have very short attention spans too, so that's what we learning with the Pokeball. Like we always thinking of ways to keep marketing, to like, you
that
know,
make
like, how do we
marketing
stay
hard
relevant?
because they attention span so fast.
Yeah,
It's
man,
like,
it is
how
hard.
can I be creative in 60 seconds, aka Instagram?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like,
And I think it's one of those things where people get a little local success and they turn into the local hero, and you know they might have a paper write about them, or they might be on Instagram and go viral one time locally, and people really fuck with them locally, and they don't aspire to be anything bigger than that, and and then they become a local brand, and they don't reach the Virgil Abloh success. Or I mean, you making the Poke Bowl, like obviously it's a lot of local restaurants, like you got Yaya's, you got like you know Big John's and stuff like that, but you want to be fucking with Chipotle.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
you know what I'm saying?
So it's like you don't want to just be this local. Oh, we got to come to Flint to get your brand. You want to be in every city, and the same thing. You want somebody rocking your brand in every city in the world. You know what I mean? And but people stop dreaming to, you know, once they get a certain level of success. So it's always being
Flint
hungry.
will pull you in fast.
Exactly.
Like once we call it, me and my friends, we call it Flint success.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
fame.
Once you get the get the Flint fame, like,
and there's a lot of niggas out here with that shit. They got the big head.
that'll ruin you fast. Like you, next thing you know, look, you'll be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? They mess with you. Put your stuff out. Bow. They messing with you. Next thing you know, 69 playing you. Bow. 69 playing. Now you at the 69 every single night. So I also a firm believer in this. When they see you
too much,
they don't want nothing from you. So when you actually like take yourself away from situations, and then when you see me, because like I'm always not around. So when I come around, I got people saying, "Ooh, I need to bring these by. I need to bring these by," even if they don't even bring them.
Yeah.
Just seeing me is the confirmation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, it's a lot of people. I think we live in this age of social media where people don't really want to be like, they really don't want to have the most successful clothing brand in the world, or they don't really want to have the most successful restaurant in the world, or be the most successful rapper. They just want to be famous.
Yeah.
And so when you get that fame, it's like, man, this is what I really wanted. And the problem is that fame is a drug, and fame is a dangerous drug. Because you get famous by yourself, or you get famous because of whatever you're doing, you just want to be famous. One, you'll be willing to do anything just to keep that fame, which is dangerous. Two, you stop working on the craft that got you that fame in the first place. And so you almost have to, like you said, like you pop out and you make an appearance. Like your appearance should be as rare as your brand sometimes. You know what I mean? Like you should, like if you got a high quality brand, high luxury brand, if it's on everybody's belt buckle or shoes or shirt, then sometimes it degrades the value. And it's the same thing when you make appearances. Like you got to pop out, but you got to know what got you there in the first place. You got to and stay in the lab more than you make appearances.
Yeah, and it goes back to once again having a team. I remember me and Jerron. So the first week we get in the local grocer, I think we sold 20 bowls within like 2 or 3 days. So then me and Jerron was like, all right, we about to go in here tomorrow. When we go in here next week, we making 40 bowls. So we went in there, we made 40 bowls, and what we realized is that the production started taking a hit because it was only 2 of us trying to make 40 bowls. And then I talked to Blake, and Blake was like, man, y'all. I don't think he had a bowl, but he made me think of it because he like, man, so when people, since this is your first time really coming out in this way with your product, y'all got to really make sure people is liking it. So put more emphasis, on your quality than quantity. So once we did that one, we put 40 in that motherfucker, and they was looking kind of crazy. I took it back and thought about what Blake said, and me and Jerron went back in there, and now it's just like you were saying, like when you're there all the time, like nobody wants it. So me and Jerron put just enough so people sell out. So when they sell out, everybody can't get it. We do that on purpose, though. It's a marketing strategy.
Yeah, that's a marketing strategy. Like a sellout. It's a lot of ways I look at a sellout. Like, you could drop today, sell everything out. It's a sellout. You drop today. You still sell everything. Maybe it took you 2 weeks, but you still sell out.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? A sellout is a sellout. Whenever the product is gone is when you can announce the sellout. Some happen faster than others. I'm trying to see what else I was trying to piggyback off of what you were saying.
I can't even remember, but yeah, I mean, it's just being able to make your shit exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Like the product, we went back. I thought what Blake said, and I'm like, so we about to put quality over quantity, and that in turn not only helped the product with everybody getting some consistent quality across the board with the Poke Bowls. It helped, like, now we putting 15 here, 15 there, and it's easy because we know it's easy to sell out 15. So now we got people who still haven't had one that's on some J's. You know what I'm saying? Like when you try to get them J's and they putting a certain number in that finish line, you go there and they sold out. In your mind, you thinking like, when the next shipment I gotta. It's almost now it's a thing.
And then when you realize you get that type of traction behind you, then it's up to you to take care of your to take hold of your brand power.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's where you got to realize that, and y'all realize that, like, we can't make 40 bows. But we can make 15 and it, sell them out like that. But I went from in the beginning selling like $15 to $20 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them was 25, but I was having like 30 shirts. You know what I'm saying? 40 shirts. And it would take a long time to sell that, but I would eventually sell it. But now I'm more of going quality. I would drop this shirt and only do 15.
Okay.
Like, I remember the owner of Supreme said if they knew that they could sell 200 tees, they only drop 50.
Oh, that's real. See,
you know what I'm saying?
It's the
like
same mindset.
Yeah.
I took a class, an economics class in college, and sometimes the professor he hit me with a concept that kind of blew my mind, and it was kind of the idea that sometimes you can make more money if you charge more and do less. Like a lot of businesses ideas are like, hey man, if we want to sell more, we got to drop the price on everything, and sometimes you got to raise the price,
increase the quality,
and lessen the amount sold, and you will end up selling more. So, but with that being said, I know we've been on this for like an hour, so I want to go ahead and kind of almost wrap up. But I know you got some stuff popping up in the future coming up, so I just want to talk about that real quick, and then we'll go ahead.
He got an event coming up, right?
Yeah, I got an event Friday. The shop and the hooping shop. You know what I'm saying? So we over there, we drive MLK. You can see that little park that they just rebuilt, driving down MLK over there by Landmark and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be over at Bryant Park, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We're releasing the Friends and Family shorts. There's 2 pairs, black and red. And we just want to just vibe with the people. Like, I'm just noticing that SIAK, the brand, it's a family. So, it's the SIAK family. And my family gonna be there, my brand family, my partners, my teammates, like, they all gonna be there. We just gonna be there having a good time. I'm thinking about having my mom vend there too. You know what I'm saying? So, cause everybody love candy. You need something to snack on. So, and then I'm planning a couple pop-up shops. I can't give dates and stuff like that, but I definitely get tired of being a part of somebody else's stuff when I know my own brand power. And I know for sure that I could pack that same building with my brand power and other people that I mess with. So it's like, my next step is showing people my ultimate brand power, showing that I could do events, and showing I could do pop-ups and control my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know me and Jerron got a event coming up. Well, we ain't solidified it yet. We got 2 events coming up. It'll be dope to have you come out and I was like, I told Sherelle, have her. Shit, I can't even think straight. Godly. Lord, it's getting late and shit. I ain't drank that damn much to be all over the place.
Bro,
like
what
that.
do you be drinking before you come to this motherfucker?
Look, I ain't drink nothing the day before I came out. I had a beer when I got here. That was it. But yeah, like so I was telling Sherelle, like it'd be dope to have her come do like a pop-up shop. And like at one of our pop-ups, like while we selling Pokeballs, me and Jay and Blake been talking about some ideas with the podcast, bringing the podcast to certain events, and it'd be dope to have a collab. You know what I'm saying? Like have you come out and we could do the podcast live at an event or something like that. That'd be dope as fuck.
Yeah, we definitely could work on some stuff like that. I'm all for collaborating with people, but I scare people with how like serious I am about my work. Like people would rather just not hit me up than to work with me because I'm serious about what I do.
As long as you don't turn into a Kanye where you just go off the deep end.
No, and that's one person that I forgot to mention. But like, I love Kanye creativity. Like I love the designer and the creative side of him. All that extra shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about.
I get a pair of Yeezys.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
them new ones.
I just bought
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Honestly, but the thing about it,
the
bro,
D Rose.
I don't know which one. They look like Sonic.
They look like a mermaid fin or something.
There they go right there. Jay just brought them up. I see it right there, man.
Oh yeah, I got that pair.
Oh, you bought some?
Yeah.
Them his feet.
That's what I paid.
Oh, okay.
So them the shorts we releasing right there. Them definitely the shorts. The red ones and the blue ones. And this is the first time I ever got the brand this quality. And I'm very happy for myself, even though I don't get to pat myself on the back that much. But like, I'm going crazy and I'm in a different type of bag, whether people see it or not.
And just to end thing, bro, what you don't realize is that the way we look at Jordan, retro Jordans now, 30 years from now, that's how they're gonna be looking at Kanye shoes. That's just facts. And it don't matter how crazy he wild out.
I'm not even gonna lie, like it is gonna be like that, but they're gonna be like, it's like in the now thing. It's like a now thing. It's gonna be definitely spoke about, but like he killing the now game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like Jordan when
like
they came out.
Dropping a brand of shoe, but dropping 17 different renditions of it in 10 different colors.
Yeah. Oh, Kanye, I guess.
I love how he used the other people's resources. Like if you take anything from Kanye, look at how he used other people's resources to build what he got. Like he just did that thing with Gap. Like, man, what you finna be saying? All type of jean jacket. Yeah. Like, man, and you really don't even see the Yeezy fashion side anymore. But with that deal through Gap, I guarantee he got. I'm trying to tell you about the.
Did he used to work for Gap?
Yeah.
Don't make me fuck the manager up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm a huge Kanye rap fan.
Yeah, man, but let some white people come in. I remember that bar. But yeah, so anyway, so we're gonna get up out of here. But yeah, this has been awesome to see, man. I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate you showing off your brand.
I got some stuff for y'all too, for sure.
And I will take it all, my brother.
One more time. When was the event?
Friday, Bryant Park, 6 p.m. Friends and family shorts. Don't miss it. It's only 19 pair.
Okay. No
Bet. And so yeah, y'all check him out. Y'all go support. This has been real dope. Pleasure to get to sit down and talk to him. So I think that's all we got this week. Appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Next week we got Nell. I've been trying to get Nell on here for like a whole month and a half.
So we
might have Nell next week.
Nicole?
Yep.
Oh yeah, she dope as hell.
What does she do? Well, we'll talk about it off air, but we out.
Hey, SIAK the brand. Follow. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Appreciate y'all.
We out.